Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and this is a video from Nordic Anglers. I would like to introduce you to the very cool world of foamanizing fly tying systems. This is basically a very comprehensive and very big system that makes the world a lot easier to negotiate when it comes to your fly tying. Basically what this is a system composed of a lot of different types of foam and a lot of different types of organizers that can be built into one another, and the system here is really big and allows for a lot of customization, so you can build exactly the type of fly tying station that you need. Basically, I'm going to introduce to you today all the different types of this and how to combine them and what the different parts are used for. This is the base thing. This is the foamanizer, the whole enchilada, which is basically a base that you can use in its own right, but you can also combine it with a lot of other things. But this is intended if you only need the one. In this you have room for all your glues, all your varnish, all your different tools, and also there are some organizers in here. There are some pretty big boxes for the hooks you use the most, some smaller stash pots for basically the beads or the tube fly systems that you use the most. And this is kind of the ideal base to have basically just one. These are produced in foam. As you can see, there is a spear out here or a pole out here to have organized the tying threads you use the most. They're built in foam and they're built around a base of foam and some very easy to assemble and very easy to set up correctly. So this is light. It's very well organized, it's very well designed by fly tyers, so every single detail here has been thought through, and all the grooves and different slots and stuff has been really meticulously designed so it fits most of the different types of fly tying tools out there. And as I said, the whole enchilada is the base. If you just want one and one should be enough for you, then this is the one you probably will get. It has all the different things. But of course, as I know from myself, one most often does not fit every single one of the tools I have. So I'm going to tell you now exactly how to build this and how to expand on this, because as this is the base, the whole enchilada, there are two more different bases as well. These are bigger ones. There is the standard one here, and then there is the magnum one. Basically, these have kind of the same features as the whole enchilada. They're just bigger and have more grooves, so you can fit more tools in there. Depending on your need, there are two different sizes. They also have more poles to have your tying thread attached to, and these have some very extinguished holes out here in the back of it that makes these compatible with all the different other types of stations that is in the foamanizer system. So basically, depending on your need, you can choose between one of the three different key functions here, but as I said, it's very easy to put together. This one with all the longer poles here is a bit more difficult, but it's foam, so it's durable, but it's also basically compiled of three different layers. There's a bottom layer, and then there's a mid layer, and then there's the top one. It takes a little time to assemble, especially one of these that has the longer pins here for the tying thread. But basically, once it's done, you'll never have to do that again. And it has some spacers in there to keep everything apart and stuff. So it's easy to use. It's light. It seems very durable, and it's just really functional. So it's very easy to basically pick this up, put it back in the closet until your next tying session. So these are the three bases, three different sizes, and in addition to these, there are some pretty cool and awesome additions to make the system complete. This one here is an organizer that has 17 of these pop boxes in there. These all have see-through lids, so it's easy to look down and see exactly what's in there. And these are so big that they're intended to be used for hooks mainly. But you can of course use them for whatever. But these have the size so they will fit most hooks, even relatively large pike hooks or saltwater hooks. And basically this is the product that you get. This only have 2 layers, but it has 17 really nice compartments for all your hooks. So that's the hook one. Then also you have a larger station for tying threads. If you have, like me, like 10 million different tying threads in different sizes and colors, and you have some tinsels and flat braids and stuff, then one of these are pretty cool, because basically you can fit a lot of thread on each one of these. And it's easy to see exactly where your thread is and how to get exactly the one you need, instead of having to pull out drawers and then rummage through just the mayhem of all the different threads. In this way you can easily organize them, and they are right there when you need them, easy to move and to stow in your closet for when your next tying season is up. There's also 2 different other parts of this. These both have 3 different poles for tying thread, and then they have different sizes of actual compartments. So these pop lids, small barrel-like things here, will stow any types of beads, smaller hooks even, and is perfectly suited to attach to one of the larger stations. So you have all the things you use and need the most very close at hand to your station. Also, you could, for instance, have one here with all your nymph hooks. Then you could have one with all your dry fly hooks, and so on and so forth. So you can basically label this and have everything stacked and organized in your closet or on your tying disc, so you know exactly when you sit down to tie, let's say, salmon flies, you'll know that this is the one you need, and then you can pick exactly that one out and go start tying. There is one more of these that has basically a lot more compartments, but these are smaller, so they're perfect for small beads, even for small hooks as well. And so this is kind of like the add-ons to the base plate here is these different ones. And the way that this system is built is you are able to combine these together. So for instance, if we take this long one, the Magnum Foamanizer, then I can build whatever I want into this. If you want to have your tying disc to be permanent, then basically you can take some of these different spacers, which is available in 3 different sizes. There are two parts in each, and basically you can just add these onto here. Ideally, this would go in the middle section, so I would have to pull out something like that and then go into the middle section. And then you can basically just expand on this, set them together. So if you have a full tying station, then you can, in the other side, you can even angle this so it fits better with the with perhaps the way that you want to do your fly tying. So basically, you can put these together, have them all combined, then you can kind of almost build a small fort here where you can have all your tying threads so no one can see what you're doing. And I think what we need in life more is probably as adults to build more forts. And you have every single opportunity in the world to build exactly the fly tying fort that you need in your life. With this one. Also, there is, if you just want to have, as I said, there are 2 of these spacers in each pack, so you can have the angled one, or you can have one that basically just goes like this, and then you can build all the way out there, so you can have a really long one, and in the end of that, if you have all the room in the world, you can have other spacers. And so basically the combination possibilities here and the way you can customize this and build exactly the thing that you need is really, really cool, is really awesome. There's a ton of different add-ons. For instance, you can get one of these, which is basically some a foam you attach to the end of one of these, and then there are small magnets, so it will you can let your flies on there and let them dry if that's the need you have. You can buy more of these different things for spacing out, and of course all sorts of different add-ons. This one is quite cool. It's a hammock, which basically is something you can put on here, and then you can have an even better addition to drying your flies. You can adjust the length of this, so it will fit any one of the foamanizers as well. Pretty cool add-on, I think, as well. If you don't like the umbrella, and overall, I think that this system is the most comprehensive, the best thought, the most thought through of all the different organizing systems I've seen. It's the pricing is very, very reasonable because it's made of foam and not expensive hardwood and stuff like that. The price of this is very, very reasonable, and basically you can very easily sort all of your fly tying. This is the least expensive system I have come across, and as you can see, the tendency of this is the one I've been using from CF Design. It's a very, very cool one, and I really like this as well. But this is quite a lot more expensive than the individual parts of this. But even though it keeps a lot of my fly tying organized, it still has a tendency to become quite messy in my hands, at least. So I will take a few hours, then I will find every single piece of tools and beads and stuff, and then I will spend a few hours just organizing. And I must say, to me, that is a few hours well spent. I like organizing. I like having things put in their right place, and knowing where everything is. And with the new FOAMANIZER system, I can definitely do that. And it just makes the tying session easier. It makes the efficiency of any given tying session a lot greater, because you will know exactly where all your stuff is at all times, and that just in the end makes you tie flies a bit faster. And it's just nice to have things organized, I think. So this was basically the introduction video to the new FOAMANIZER organizing system. I think this is one of the products I'm going to sell the most of this year. It's really cool. It has all the different add-ons and addition, and you can find exactly the right size and the right types that you need on your fly tying disc at very reasonable prices. So we of course carry the full product line of these at Nordic Anglers. So swing by to see all of this and hopefully buy some of it. It will make your fly tying life a lot easier, and your wife will probably thank you as well. So I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to swing by Nordic Anglers, and of course, I hope you have the best time of the best fishing year here in 2024. At least from us here at Nordic Anglers, we wish you all the best of luck out on the water.